Well, guys, we are out here at the salvage yard, as you can say. It's LKQ Chattanooga. Guess what? We found ourselves a 2011 Tiguan. It's in a pretty nice shape. I love the black interior. Let me show you guys this. This is amazing. Personally, I really love this black interior. This thing looks gorgeous. We have a steering wheel. We do need this because, you know, it's all torn up and everything, which I'm going to go in there and ask them what the pricing for this thing will be, since, you know, this will be coming with an airbag. Might get it without the airbag. We'll see, depending if I can sell this. Probably could, but otherwise, I actually really like these wheels. Thinking about them as well. Might take them and paint them maybe. And here's the rest of the seats in the back. They're in perfect condition. No flaws whatsoever. Really considering swapping this out because I really like the black. But yeah, I don't know. This is what we needed, and that's what we got right here. Very nice, very nice. And I don't know if you guys noticed over here. Oh, I didn't show you. There's that. Bam. Got the little cover. Obviously gonna have to paint it black, but that's no worries at all. So, but yeah, guys, what do you think? I needed this trim here as well, as you guys saw. Man, I came in, every bracket on there is broken, and it's in here. Well, I literally have like, what, maybe two real brackets that are not broken. Like that's ridiculous. I don't know who started taking this off, because there is literally no damage here. And they just, kind of dislike that whenever they do that stuff. But here you go, if you guys need it. If you're around town in Chattanooga. That's rough. But I really like this color. It's looking beautiful. In here, they didn't really touch much. I don't know what that's from, not this car. But it looks like they took the engine cover off. I guess they were going for something engine-like. Oh, they cut the heat shield off. They must have took the turbo. That's what it is. Other than that, it is pretty minty condition. And they take the battery away from here, so you know, it's like a hazard. So they don't want to. And they even sell all those, so they already make money. I'm guessing this was the primary damage, but I wouldn't think so. Must have been something with the engine. But other than that, guys, this thing is pretty awesome condition. Let me know in the description, what do you guys think? Swapping to these black seats. Oh, I love them. They get dirty a lot less. You have to maintain them a lot less than the beige ones. Oh, I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. And then look at this thing. Oh, it looks so beautiful in here. Just gorgeous. Amazing. Love it. I love it. But yeah, really considering swapping it out. This is the lower class. This one does not have a sunroof. And yeah, what do you guys think? I'm gonna go try to bargain with this guy, see if I can get this steering wheel. Hopefully we can get it for pretty cheap. That'd be really nice. Oh wow, I did not know these things have like little coin things that you can collect. That is pretty cool. That's a nice little feature there. We already have all this. We have everything. And I'm considering swapping these little things out for the black, because these are in perfect condition. Might even do the covers. I don't know. There's a little dirt there, but we're going to see what we can do with our old one and how much we can restore it. But we can take the steering wheel because it is black. We need a black one. So let me go bargain with them, see what they say. Hopefully it won't be too expensive, because I feel like cleaning up the other one's going to be rough. This one has a little bit of wear right there. Let me see if I can take this cover off first. See if it's even worth it. All right, so here's a tip. There's actual, I was just sitting here and just really examining this one from the pictures that I have of mine, and come to know this is actually leather. This is sewed on to here. So you'd have to cut all this off, because mine has all the little controls on it. So it turns out this is actually different. Plus this ring is not here. Mine just descends from here all the way down like a cone type of deal. So mine has a chrome strip, which that wouldn't matter really. But this definitely is not interchangeable. I wouldn't be able to swap that out unless I cut that off, and then it would look horrible. So gonna stick with the old one, see what I can do with cleaning it. Hopefully we can. If not, we will find it online. That's no big deal. But let's go ahead and get back to the house and hopefully put this thing together. So now I'm just taking a small walk, trying to see if I can find anything that I might need or want to sell. I love to do that. Just do a small walk. It's got nice little Lexus rims on there. What is this? Lexus IS 300. Not bad. But yeah, guys, this is how you buy parts for cheap. Obviously, you don't want to buy parts that are seriously electrical that help your car function out here. But I would definitely consider like some trim pieces, wheels, tail lights, headlights, things like that. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Oh, these are some nice wheels. Obviously, got to check for curb rashes and all that. Looks pretty not bad. I'm gonna be making a video real soon. I can convert all these right here to look like they are brand new without using any of those products that they try to sell you online. Those things don't work whatsoever. They work maybe for a day or two, but they won't ever get the clear that you're actually looking for. So yeah, guys, there's a ton of cars out here. These are all the cars that they're inspecting, taking out all the batteries, flushing all the fluids, and they're going to be putting them back out here as well. I think we're done here for today. Let's go ahead and get back to the house. We can assemble that car. All right, guys, just arrived back to the car, and we're doing a little bit further inspection, trying to check it out where the extent of damage is. I was actually trying to start digging and taking the engine apart from the top end to see if it bent anything or anything like that, if there's any bent valves or if the timing has jumped. I did a read of some codes, post some pictures here or this side of what it's showing. And let me show you guys this right here. When I started jacking this car up to put the engine on a mount underneath it, that way I can take the engine mount off from the side, check out what I found. So looking under here, it looks like their oil pan got smashed, and there's a complete hole. So all your oil leaked out right there and right here. So whatever was remaining on the dipstick that I found means that it was just wet from previous ownership. Yeah, look at that. It went and hit this support bracket for the I believe that's the hydraulic control for the steering. But yeah, it hit this little bracket right there as well, and that's pretty much where it stopped. But that's definitely your problem right there. They either ran the car too long without any fluid in there, or they smashed up some serious parts under there, and it's pretty bad. But I'm still going to be checking the valves if they are bent and if timing has jumped. So yeah, looks like there's some more damage we're finding, which this cap is not that hard to change out, but matters what they damaged underneath. So that's going to keep on going and trying to jack it up over here. Got my tools and everything, so I'm going to put a block underneath, that way I can support this engine underneath it. And then we're going to start taking all these little components off and that cover and down below the crankshaft. That way we can see if timing has actually jumped on this thing. Hopefully not. If it has, I already bought a kit for it. It's all brand new. Has the new tensioner, the upgraded version, because the old one fails with that plastic. I'll have to show you guys that. But yeah, hopefully it's not as bad as I'm thinking it is. But if it is, no worries. We do have an engine. So let's go ahead and start tearing into it. I don't really have a setup to put my camera at the moment because we're in the midst of moving back to our house, and I just don't have a camera guy as well. I'm gonna have to get something over here to mount it so I can show you guys the video footage of me tearing into this stuff. But it's really simple. There's like one little connector here, two of these connectors over here. It'll be for your fluid, radiator fluid, and I think there's one that disconnects for the oil as well, which I would just, it's probably empty, so there's no point in draining anything. But yeah, we're gonna have to remove this bracket right here and that one that mounts to the side of the engine. So let's go ahead and do that, and then I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally removed the brackets. So this one here sits up to the engine itself. It has these 3 bolts that are holding it. Goes one right there, one little higher up, and one all the way down there. Really rough to get, so the way I did it was put some blocks underneath the engine that is holding it up. I'm able to drop the whole car all the way down, and that just let me squeeze all the way in. Of course, yes, I made sure that the engine wasn't just completely bending out of its way, so it is held up pretty nice and level right now, so that's really good. The other piece that I removed is right in here. That little piece right there, it mounts to the actual car frame, so trying to get that off. One right here, and then 2 right on top of this one right there, and it just came right out. So very nice, very nice. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is try to remove some of this plastic covers. I'm trying to do my best not to remove any of these hoses right here. That way I don't have to, you know, buy new fluid. I mean, I could flush it. I have a thing I could drain it into, but if I don't have to, I'm not going to. So we're just going to remove this little cover off right there, and then see if we can get all the way down there. Hopefully we can. It doesn't look like it's too complicated, so let's do our best to keep it moving along, because this time is going away very fast. Got to keep it moving and stay warm. All right, so I'm slowly removing parts. Here's this piece that goes right there, top of the I'm guessing the exhaust side. I forget which side. I'd have to take it all off, but so I think that was finally the piece that was holding everything in. So now that we put that down, I think we can try to pry just a hair. Yep, there it goes. Beautiful. Should be able to take this cover right off. Let's do it slowly. And see, it's gonna be a little bit rough for me because I did leave some of the wires and all that stuff on there. So if you didn't, probably gonna be easier for you. Just gonna see if I can grab it from the bottom. There we go. All right, everything is free on the bottom side. There we go. Moving around. Should be able to slide it up. So I'm gonna need 2 hands because I need to push this hose out of the way and then lift it up and maneuver out. So be right back. So here's what we're looking at. Looking beautiful. So no serious damage here yet that is seeable. The chain is nice and tight. So I don't know if either jump time and both valves are opening up at the same time. We're gonna have to definitely see, but we're gonna have to dive in and get that cover off right there, that bottom one. Gotta be very careful and see if we can align it with top dead center and see if it actually jump time. But so far, looks pretty clean in there. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to remove that cover. It is all the same little Torx bits. They are just like this right here. Like T30 or T25, one of them. And so then I'm gonna try to remove that cover and see what we can see from there. All right, so here's the bottom of the crankcase. That actually looks pretty good, I'd say. A little bit of scarring right there for some reason. Guess we're gonna find out real soon. Let's go ahead and put this inside the car. That way we don't get it damaged or anything like that. It's nice because it doesn't leak any oil, so we'll just put it right there. All right, now let's look at this. I do need to insert my little pulley holder tool. So let me put this back in just in case, so I don't move anything out of alignment. Doesn't go all the way, does it? For some reason, it's not reaching all the way. Let's see why. Something's off. Let me see if I can do it again. It's barely catching any threads. Alright, it's alright. We'll get it aligned. I know how to. But check this out, guys. I don't know if you see, but I'm pretty sure I'm looking at the problem. So here, yeah, this is the old tensioner style. It has this little plastic around it. We're gonna have to swap that out for sure. A tensioner pulley. But it looks like it has some serious slack in there. But this right here, this doesn't make sense to me. How did it come out? Let me show you that. Look at that. It's just completely out and off of the little sprocket. This is so weird. I don't know how this is possible. But everything else looks pretty good, I think. For all I can see, looks pretty good. Let me go ahead and do a further investigation, look at it, and then I'll key you guys in. All right, I finally got back inside because, you know, I have to wrap it up. But put you guys a few photos right here of showing you the results of what I found. And my conclusion to this is that the person, she drove over something. It completely busted the oil pan catch can on the bottom. Smacked part of the lower control arm holder. And then either they drove it till it ran out of oil because they thought it was just like a small bump or whatever that they hit, because they maybe got over the obstacle or whatever and just kept going. Or they were smart and stopped and then contacted whatever and they saw that oil ran out. Or, like I said, or they drove it till who knows what happened. But result is it does look like it has jump time. One of the belts is completely off, at least from one of the sides from the photo that is being shown up. And so me going into this project, I knew that I needed probably an engine swap because I talked to one of my techs, and he told me that it probably needs an engine because it says it was a mechanical problem. When I was description on the auction itself, showed a mechanical, so I knew I was going to need an engine. I talked to him, and he actually has an engine, so huge props to that. We're not going to have to look for one. We're actually just going to go and pick one up. He said you could probably, you know, try putting in the whole cam chain tensioning kit, all the kit that comes in with it, and see what happens. You know, you could take your lug with that and see if it works out or not. What if it bent rods? What if it busted up a bunch more stuff? So he was giving me a great price for the engine before I even got the car. So I was going to go ahead and do that. He just said he needed it only needed the cam chain tensioner kit because he used it from one engine, put it on his engine, and so yeah. And this is what the kit looks like. It just came in. So here is the kit itself. So the old style, as you guys can maybe see from one of the pictures that I showed you, these tensioners here, they have a plastic cover, a little silicone band around it, and it fails, it busts through, and it shoots out this thing, and it doesn't work properly anymore, so it just flexes back and forth. This is the new style right here. It goes in there and it holds it nice and tight, so it shouldn't fail. This is the new upgraded version that Volkswagen recommends. Here's the full tensioner kit. That's what came with it. And yeah, very excited to put this thing in there. You know, it comes with your whole thing, all your belts, your chains. Has all the marking on them right there, as you can tell. The proper ones, all the guides for the tensioners, and the I forgot what this is called. But that's the one that actually mounts on the engine, where the crank pulley sits on this. Yeah, has all the gears on it. So yeah, that's gonna be the conclusion to this video. People buy these vehicles here with that 2.0 engine, and they I guess either they don't know or they don't do enough research, knowing that they are a ticking bomb for that cam chain tensioner to fail, which can result in, you know, blowing your engine, as in throwing the timing off, bending valves, bending pistons, just breaking a bunch of stuff inside, which will cause you to either take the whole head off, top end off, and, you know, the head cylinder, and get it remachined. It's a heck of a lot cheaper to just go ahead and put that car aside or give it to a mechanic and do this tensioner kit. Either just swap out that little tensioner and you're good to go. Yes, it is a pretty expensive price for a shop to do it, but I mean, if there's plenty of videos. One of the videos is I would definitely recommend is by the Humble Mechanic. He does a wonderful dialect of how to align all the cam chains and the cams and everything, just even if it's out of alignment already. But he does a very nice in-depth walkthrough. So, and he does a video of how to do the whole chain swap and everything. So go check out his channel, and I'm definitely going to be doing it on this channel myself, since I have to install this new cam chain tensioner kit on the new engine that will be coming in. So very excited. I'm going to wrap this video up. If you guys like this video, please leave me a like down below. If you guys are new to this channel and you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure to tap that subscribe button, and I'll do my best to bring satisfaction to you guys' needs. But other than that, I guess I'll catch you guys next time when we're going to pick up that engine. You guys stay safe, and God bless.